I'm skeptical of any gravy that comes in a can,
But
though.
my turkey doesn't need gravy.
Seems like gravy should come in a jar.
It does.
I mean, I'm all for. I've made my own. Yes, I've made my own. But so there's times when you want to just like, you want to make your own KFC famous bowl where you just get some chicken tenders, and you don't want to have to make gravy.
No.
You get instant potatoes,
And you get a can of corn. Yes,
a can of corn, and a jar of whatever kind of gravy. And if they sell turkey stovetop, you should be able to get turkey gravy.
and there you go for it. And then you mix it all together. You put your chicken tenders in the air fryer. Then you top it with some cheese.
On that, I guess you don't need turkey gravy because you got chicken tenders.
Perhaps.
Don't judge.
Why don't they ever make turkey tenders?
Well, I mean, do you want a really dry, shitty tender?
I mean, most places the chicken tenders are dry and shitty. So
Well, yeah.
Well, you only get turkeys are really only out one time a year. I mean,
Yeah.
how did turkeys rate? But yeah, chickens get the raw end of the stick. Think about this. If you're living and you're a chicken, you're like, man, how did I get boom-a-fucked on this one? But if you're a turkey, you're like, fuck you, buddy.
fuck, president might pardon me.
Right? I might make it out of here scot-free.
They almost made the turkey the national bird.
Really?
Yeah.
Over the eagle?
Yep.
Yep. Ben Franklin was going for that.
You might as well have the buzzard.
He also, I mean, how can you argue with that? He also had the foresight to invent porn magazines.
Ben Franklin did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. The first ones here in the U.S. anyways.
He was a dog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I knew he was a dog. I mean, he basically went all over Europe, left his wife here, and
He was a poon hound.
yeah, he just went over across the ocean again and started. I think he was wearing a coonskin cap just to make himself look like a hick, and all those European broads just
Could you imagine saying
went for it.
saying to some chick, you ever heard of the United States of America? I'm one of the founding fathers. You can't tell me that would not get you laid. Right?
It might not work with the British chicks, but I bet you the...
Oh, the French chicks were all over.
Oh,
that.
yeah. The French chicks are ooh la la.
Ménage à trois.
I'm one of the founding fathers. Ooh.
Let me powder your wig.
Jesus Christ. Fuck you, Ben Franklin. I always love telling the story how when my son Ben was born, we lived in Washington, and then we moved to Philadelphia. In Washington, like, in classes, everything else, daycare, no other Bens. Moved to Philadelphia, every other boy's named Ben there. It's
Yeah, that
fucking
makes
crazy.
sense.
Yeah.
Well, he also had the whole thing about, well, bitch, I'm on a C note.
Right? Bitch, I'm on a C note.
I ain't on no dollar bill.
Dollar bills, y'all.
That guy ain't going to be invented for years. The guy on the 5.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, let me show you my Liberty Bell.
Dude, could you imagine, though, you go to some place and you go to some bar and they're like, can I see your ID? And you whip out a $100 bill.
Well,
You're like, bam, bitch.
That's me.
They're like, can you kind of turn a profile a little bit? Yes.
I'm going to need to see your electric bill.
Can you look like more of an asshole? Yes.
reminds me of the story of the chick who wound up doing the centerfold in Playboy magazine one month, and she just had to go to the bank and cash a check, but she didn't have any ID on her, except for the centerfold she was in. So she just whoop,
Hey,
Unfurled it, huh?
cashed it.
hell yeah.
Cash the money.
Hell yeah.
The bank's like, well, it's hard to argue with that.
So, we might as well jump right into this. We had a wedding gig, a DJ gig this weekend, and it was up in Port Austin. And
What was the name of that place? Grand something, right?
the Grand Holy Shit Barn, because it was large.
Yeah.
What did we figure? There was over 300 people there. We
Yeah.
figured, and they have like double-decker seating. I would say that those lofts were 18 foot in the air.
Oh, yeah.
So you could get busy up in the mow.
I guess, yeah. But people had to like get their food tray and like walk up there. That's the only thing that would have really pissed me off.
It was called the Glen Royal Barn.
Yes, the Glen Royal.
Glen
Oh,
Royal.
Glen Royal.
The Glen Royal Barn. 4.2K followers on their Facebook page.
They might not be fans of us though.
Yeah, we kind of shook the place apart and played loud, played often, and played late.
We started the dancing a little after 7. It did not stop until a little after midnight.
There was never one point where there was less than, say, 10 people on the dance floor the whole night. Adam, I will give this to you, and I said it, and I even said, I don't want to jinx you. This was about 10:30, but you are in the middle of pitching a perfect game right now. And
Yeah,
he did. He completed it. No matter what song he played. Somebody come up and be like, we want to hear Sunspot Baby by Bob Seger. And I'm like, oh, this is going to kill the party. They played it. Next thing you know, there's another 30 people out there.
And they're singing to it.
Yeah.
And I had barely heard the song. So I couldn't take credit for that one. They had some great requests.
They did.
And they knew their audience, and we played the people what they wanted. But everything ran great. So tell the story about the subwoofer.
So the subwoofer's sitting beside me, and we're on like a cement floor, and I look over and it's like kicked way back, and I'm like, somebody must have hit it. So I moved it back to where it should be, up near the front of the table, right next to the old D floor there. And about a little while later, I look and it's like skittled back again, and I'm like, what the hell? Does somebody keep walking by and hitting it? Like, I'm sitting right there, like, I mean, I'd had some drinks, but I was paying attention. I'm watching things. And then I'm like, so I'm going to watch it. So every couple of minutes I check on it. And sure enough, this thing was boot, scoot, boogieing itself back from pumping up so much bass. It was just scooting and skedaddling. That's when I told Adam, I'm like, look at that. So the old powered subwoofer was doing her job.
Yes.
We had her banging, too. Everything was pinged all night, but that equipment held up. She sounded great. That barn, I mean, you could hear the roof rattling at some points, but it's all good.
Yeah, it was a really nice place. Fantastic crowd. I mean, we could not have asked for a better crowd. And they must have put all the young people upstairs, so
Right.
they had to walk up the stairs because, we're kind of looking around at a lot of blue hairs.
Did you see the sign as they walked in? You didn't read the sign as they walked in. The sign actually said, it's open seating, sit wherever you may, but please be considerate of some of our elderly guests. And if you are younger and capable, please take a seat upstairs. The sign said that as you walked in.
I did not notice that.
Yeah,
actually.
so a lot of you're right. Adam's sitting there and we're looking around and it's all the old people and he's like,
So what was it? Was it just the reception there? They had the ceremony there.
it was the
first?
reception.
No, the ceremony was my absolute favorite type of event. We didn't have to be there at like 1 in the afternoon to set up for a wedding and then sit around for 3 hours waiting for the reception to start while they go get pictures and everything. We got there about 3:30, maybe about 3:45.
Yeah.
We were set up and playing music which it's kind of funny because the people that own the like event center there, they're like, oh, we were kind of wondering where you're at because usually the DJ's here by now, and it's like, well, but we're good. So that's a big difference. But we go in, we're set up, we're playing music by like 7 after 4.
Nice.
And of course, I found I have my standards that I do. I won't give away all of my secrets, but we played just like dinner music stuff for the first while, and then when dinner actually happened, we step it up a little bit. We play another mix.
Can I add though? We had one gentleman there who, awesome guy, but he walked up. He's like, hey, "Are you in my phone right now? Because like, you play like so far every song you've played has been like one I played my phone. This was the dinner music. That's the secret formula. I know the formula too.
Yes.
However, I'm like, yeah, man, we're Bluetooth right into your stuff. He's like, oh man, keep up the good work. This is awesome. He's like, I used to own a bar and you guys are doing great. And I'm like, we have not even begun to party. And he looked at me. He's like, all right. And yeah, but it's funny because Adam and I giggled about the secret formula, and I'm like, somebody probably just uploaded the secret formula to his phone.
Yeah. So, then the party kicked off, and literally the first song I was like, usually the mother-son dance gets done, and you play a frou-frou music, and a few people come out, and it was Huron County, so they wanted polkas, which we did get away with not playing too many polkas, and nobody seemed very upset by that except for one lady.
Well, the bride came up. She's like, play this one, maybe one more. She's like, I know that this might be blasphemous up here, but I'm good. And then she just kept saying, whenever you'd play, like we'd play whatever, she'd be like, I want music I can shake my ass to.
Yeah.
She came up and said that numerous times.
Well, and so did several other bridesmaids.
But it's funny because one of the songs was one of the ones the groom requested. He came up and was like, "Hey," and obviously when the bride or the groom come up and request a song,
You play
usually
it.
you give Adam the nudge, or I tell him like it was requested by them. You try to get it on next because obviously they're running the entire show. One of the songs the groom requested, the bride comes up halfway through it. I want some music I can shake my ass to. I'm like, your husband requested this. She's like, he probably did.
You're responsible for him now.
Yeah.
But the families were awesome. Every guest there was just fantastic. We had one lady comes up to me, nobody ever comes around the front and just feels like they can lean over. I mean, obviously the bride and groom, they have carte blanche to do what they want, the parents, whatever. But this one lady comes up and she's like, I turn and she's like right here. And I'm like, what can I do for you? She goes, well, you've only played a couple polkas. I can't be the only person requesting polkas. I'm like, yep, actually you are. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah. She goes, play this and then do Roll Out the Barrel. Well, who's the one famous person that's done Roll Out the Barrel? Lawrence Welk. The only person I know that's ever done that song.
So we compromised though first because I said to Adam, I said, here's how we do this. She wanted multiple polkas. I said, I put on my thinking cap. I'm like, let's play the chicken dance and then we'll play her other polka because the chicken dance is a polka.
Yep.
And sure enough, the chicken dance got great. Everybody loved it. They were out there. He played a shorter version of it, not the long 6-minute version where everybody's like, oh.
Yeah.
He played like the 3.5-minute version. But then go ahead. You played this Lawrence Welk version and yeah.
So I pull it up in my software. There's like 50 different versions of it out of it. So I always look for somebody that I know. I see Lawrence Welk. I figure that's the one that everybody's probably going to know. I pick that one. Well, it's just the song. It does not have lyrics to it. And about halfway through it, she comes up. She's like, well, you should have played the one with the lyrics. But like nobody was dancing to it. And the people who were singing to it. So they knew that they knew what was going on. And then finally the groom's over there like, and the bride's standing right next to him. So I'm just like, faded it out. So I'm pretty sure I made one lady not happy, but everybody else very, very,
then
very
he went
happy.
to get low. They all sang loudly to sweat dropping down their balls. Yeah.
Yeah. But there were several songs though that we played that I was like, wow.
We never even played Crazy Rap, did we?
No.
Yeah.
So how many times did you play Gasolina?
Once. But it was I don't know if you saw the video or if we sent it, but they were singing along to it and the dance floor was packed.
How
And
many
it was
mashups
requested.
did you play?
How many what?
How many mashups did you play?
None.
0.
Really?
I never had to. So, we have a number that we put out there that they can call and request.
Yep.
That was pretty much full the whole night. Like I had a full queue of stuff. I didn't, a lot of the classics that I usually play at a wedding, I didn't. Because I never ran out of stuff. People either coming up and requesting or
They wanted a mix and we played it in blocks. Like we play a few country songs, then a few like rap songs, then a few like even the rock songs. Even like Jesus Christ, when you played Pour Some Sugar on Me, the place almost erupted.
and we pushed this whole thing. So
Yeah.
the upper part of our speakers is all like the high frequency stuff. I've never, ever, ever felt it anything but cool at the end of the night. I grabbed it to pull it down, and it was warm. And I took it over to Phil. I'm like, this is warm. I didn't even want to feel the low end
You did not.
because,
I was roasting marshmallows over it. I'm like,
yeah, it was phenomenal. So yeah, actually,
beat the hell out of the equipment, but it was fun. It was a fun night. It was a great
Sounds
wedding.
like you guys had a raging success there.
Congratulations.
It was.
Majeski's. Awesome.
yeah,
Yeah.
very good wedding, very good families.
Great party. They all thanked
Great
us, loved
party.
us at the end of the night. They were ready to rock and roll. We got asked for numerous times, how do we get a hold of you guys? And we're like, the card we gave you. And handed them a card. It's got the number on it. Come hire us. We'll come DJ your shit. We'll have a good time. They tipped us well. They fed us well. I had a lot of 7 and 7s.
Yeah, I was
And
about
then
to
they
say.
started bringing us beers,
Yeah.
just random.
One of the bridesmaids, like, you guys need a beer. And I'm like,
Who are we to say no?
don't threaten me with a good time.
When in Rome. Or Ruth.
Hour and a half drive home. I don't mind. It goes by faster if you don't remember it. But no, it was a really good time. We had a blast, and
It was great. I was tempted to tell you to stop at the bar on the way home, but I'm like, I'm just going to go home. And we came home.
yeah, you might not have made it in there at that point.
I was a little rough.
It was a good night. It was a good night. And you know the funny part is, Phil sits down. He's got a 7 and 7. I'm just going to nurse a couple 7 and 7s tonight. And then people started bringing them. So at one point, the groom comes up and he's got a 7 and 7 in his left hand, and he's got like 4 beers under his right arm. And he goes, "Who is the 7 and 7 for?" And I'm like, that would have been him. So I set it over there, and Phil's just coming back from being out milling around, and you were up doing something. I don't know if you went to the bathroom or what, but he comes back, and I'm setting the 7 and 7 down, and then the groom cracks a beer. He's like, "You need a beer?" "Yeah." He's like, "Just crack this one." Sets it down for me. And he's like, "Does he need a beer?" I'm like, "Probably." So I get another beer for Phil.
So early tonight, I go up to the bar, and I'm like, I'll have a 7 and 7. And I notice they have the same speed pours we had. We've had at numerous bars I've worked at. So I'm watching the bartender, and this guy, he pours my first one. He does a 4 count. It's going to be about an ounce. Okay. I'm like, these are child's play. Child, please. So I have about 2 or 3 with this guy. Then I crack the code. I go to this other lady. She did an 8 count. She's putting 2 ounces in there in about
There you go.
in an 8-ounce cup with ice. And I'm like, that's what I need. And later she was even doing a 10, 11, 12 count. So and that's when things turned. I don't want to say unfortunate or tragic. I held everything together, but I got a little.
You had a couple. You just had a few less than you needed to do the job.
Well, the problem was she was pouring about 3 ounces to 4 ounces of liquor in each one, and I had between 6 to 16 of that many of them. So,
well, and when he's like, "I'm just going to sip on these," when I seen that he wasn't, I'm like, "Well, I'm driving, so it doesn't." He can get his. He's just got to be vertical to load this stuff at the end of the night.
And I did just fine.
And he did just fine. It was a record setup and record loadout. Seriously,
I felt like I was moving breakneck speed. I'm like, I am speed. I am lightning. And then probably I was moving like this.
No, because from the time we quit until the time we were pulling out, how many minutes do you think?
I'm going to guess 20.
18.
Woo! I weren't fucking around.
Good job, Phil.
No.
Adam, way to keep him on task.
Hey, I didn't even have to. I just had to keep up with him.
It's true. As soon as they said it's time to go, I'm like, yep, I'm done with this. Let's go.
Yep. Seeing as how they had last call 10 minutes ago.
I couldn't get any more drinks if I wanted to anyway. So let's get out of here.
Somehow he ended up with one in the car, though.
Yeah, I was about to say, you probably preemptively loaded a roadie.
The groom put that in there for me.
But yeah, they were. It was awesome. They were very,
He
very
said, "Is there
thankful.
anything else I could do for you?" I'm like, "Yeah, throw a beer in that vehicle outside." And I got out there, and in the cup holder there was a Busch Light.
Beautiful.
You can't much beat that.
That's called wagging the dog right there.
But yeah, it was a good time. Great party. Great people. And, hate to say it, Huron County is not a bad place to go to a wedding.
It's a very underserved market when it comes to DJing too, I've been told. So if we can crack in up there, and I'm not going to lie, there's a lot of money up there too. So
There is.
I'm just surprised that to hear that the polka wasn't nearly as featured as it has been in Huron County weddings past. It makes you wonder if that's sort of dying out in this modern age.
Well, you've got to understand the married couple were in their early 20s, maybe 23, 24. So
they might not have grew up with
it. Was a younger. It was a younger party. Yeah.
Okay.
So from working up there, it definitely hasn't died out, but it's definitely fallen out of favor for at parties and stuff, because the one thing, if you pay attention to, we drove through Kindy. Guess what was going on in Kindy?
The Polka Festival.
Kindy Polka Fest. Guess what was going on in Bad Axe like 2 weeks before that? A Polka Fest. Guess what goes on in Bad Axe like 3 times a summer? A Polka Fest. So I mean, there's a lot of that still goes on, but
maybe people are getting polka'd too much.
Well, I think you can only polka the bear so much.
I agree.
Look at my polkas right now. I think I fell behind on that.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I think that's something that's going by the wayside, though, in Huron County. And it's kind of aging out. It's kind of aging out, and you had to expect this.
Right. It's. I mean, yeah, you're right. It's aging out, the cultural homogenization of America, not just Michigan. And
Right.
yeah.
It's kind of sad in one way, but another. But like all things, it'll bounce back.
Yeah.
Probably in 5 to 20 years from now, it'll have this huge resurgence. And we'll be like, the fuck? Like, I used to listen to that when I was a wee little whippersnapper.
yes.
When I'd
Yes.
shop at Schneebers.
They're I don't think they're less popular up there. I just think
No.
that they're overdone at this point. They're oversaturated.
They've oversaturated the polka
summer
market.
away.
So the first year I worked up at the bank in Bad Axe, we had a Friday thing, and they're like, "Oh, I mean, this is months before. Oh, we've got Polka Fest coming up."
Ooh.
I'm like, "The bank is having a Polka Fest?" They're like, "Oh yeah." And I'm not joking. They brought in rides. They had like a huge tent on the lawn of the bank, and I mean, huge tent, probably 100 by something. Just massive.
Just out there polka and everybody.
They brought a polka band in.
Did they bring pierogies?
They probably did because
My
they.
aunt makes them homemade. Oh, they're so.
Stan the man and his nuclear-powered accordion.
I was about to say, mass accordion playing.
All right.
Yeah, Al Yankovic was there. I think. No,
Not Weird Al, just Al.
Now,
yeah.
It was unweird Al.
This just in from Cookie. Still gay.
Gay!
Oh, I missed a prime opportunity.
I think
there.
I did my best one on that one.
You did. I don't even know if I need. Maybe I need to grab that one.
All right. Can you put the Facebook feed up here so I can see the comments? I see some of them are rolling in.
Oh, we got.
I like to be able to view the comments up here.
Yeah, if you turn it on, then
Yeah. That way we can kind of respond real time and have some audience interaction.
There you go.
caught up on my polkas.
Now Phil's got to read and get caught up.
Yeah, we're in a lot of red this week. I agree. Huh. Thanks, Ben, for tuning in.
We are in a lot of what the hell happened?
Oh, did you?
I didn't even notice.
Did you check the studio cam when I was doing my bottomless yoga?
Sorry.
Because I would have had this top on still, but yeah.
Well, I think you
I
had
don't
your
do
robe over
topless
it.
yoga. I decided. So some people have better bottoms, some people have better tops, especially if you're females. And I've decided I'm a better bottom, so I don't like going topless. I go bottomless instead.
I have heard
Mark
you are a power bottom. So
I'm not a power anything. And I'm not going to say that phrase because you were trying to goad me into saying that, and I know you were.
I don't
I know how the algorithm of this podcast works.
I don't know anybody who would go
I
you
just like to be double penetrated sometimes.
into anything.
Not going to fall for that again. The old banana in the tailpipe trick.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, the old banana in the tailpipe.
So yeah, we
We had a good time. Thank you for having us up there in Huron County, and hopefully we get more. We'd actually like to. So if you're listening, if you can hear my voice, give us a call for DJing services.
yeah.
No party's too big, no party's too small.
Slight international upcharge for events in Ghana.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The hell with it. We'll DJ them all.
Yeah, we'll go there. You pay our flight and our need a goat trailer to take us to the site, but yeah, we'll go to Ghana.
Go trailer.
Please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Oh, now you got the pronunciation done right. We're going to need to take Brian as an interpreter.
We're going international style.
Woo! So yeah, it was a ton of fun, and it's not. I don't want to say it's an easy job, but it's definitely a whole lot of fun to get that whole get in that groove. get in that groove.
I mean, it sounds like you guys had a hell of a time. You pitched that perfect game, and yeah.
I got to tell you, it's one of those things that it's not an easy thing, but it's kind of like other things like podcasting and broadcasting and everything else. People think it's easy because we make it look easy. And I'm not trying to be braggadocious or anything there, but it's not. It's not easy. It's not easy. Drinking all those 7 and 7s and being the co-pilot and setting everything up and tearing everything down, it's not easy.
So Phil is also the buffer. And he's a much nicer buffer than I am because
I am.
They'll come up to Phil and be like, can you play this? And he'll be like, yeah, we'll see about getting it on. Sometimes if they're really bad, he doesn't even really tell me what it is. But other times he'll be like, they kind of wanted to hear this. And I'll be like, what stupid motherfucker said that? You know?
And then I'll point them out. And yeah.
Any NF sightings?
No
NF. Even though that was kind of in the same neighborhood.
Yeah.
No. I mean, we were quite a ways off from Minden. It took us a long time to get back to Minden.
It did.
And we drove by Gobies, and I looked at the time when we did, and I'm like, yeah, it's not worth going in.
I wanted to go in there so bad.
Well, I did too. Their opening night.
It was their opening night, but it was too late. It was the right call. It was the right call.
They only had listed as staying open till 1.
And it was already almost 1, wasn't it?
It was. So it might have been a hair after 1, actually.
I still got to get in there. Yeah, that's a great point. Check out Gobi's Pub in Minden City. It's going to be awesome. They just opened this past weekend. Go to Facebook, find them. I know you don't give a fuck about liking our page, but go like their page at least on Facebook.
Them both.
I'm giving up on all of you. I'm not going to ask you anymore. I'm going to tell you what you should like, and Gobi's Pub is something you should like.
That's what the people want. They want to be told what they like.
Exactly.
Phil, you're a hell of an influencer.
I'm trying. I'm just trying to help some good friends out because I want to see their business be highly successful because they deserve it, and I know they'll do a great job with it. And you're probably gonna have one of the best bar experiences you possibly could ever have here in the thumb of Michigan. Because let's face it, there's a lot of pretty shitty ones.
That is true.
Plus, they didn't do anything goofy like put a Z in their name where an S should be, or yeah.
No extraneous U's.
Nope.
Quotations, apostrophes.
They didn't become Gobies.
This podcast really went downhill after Paul left. Yeah. Persnickety. Fucking Paul.
I've got to respond to that.
But yeah, I wanted to stop so bad because I have not made it in there yet. How is this even possible? A brand new bar, one of my good friends, and they're already open for their 3rd day today, and I have not made it in there yet. I'm just a busy folk, though. Just a busy man. I wanted to do it last night, but
Well, we could have took the party to them.
Still could, right? No, it's Monday. I don't. They might be open till midnight tonight. We still could.
Hard to say.
Let's take this road on the show.
This is the only episode you get tonight.
That's it. Yeah.
We're done. See ya.
And we're out.
And it's over.
And that's the episode.
That's it.
Tune in next time.
Whoa, I've got an anniversary follower badge.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
And a sharer badge. I'm a sharer.
You're a sharer?
A sharer. But yeah, I got an anniversary follower badge.
Wow.
Does this thing know what anniversary we're coming up to?
I don't think it has any clue.
I don't either.
I'm gonna guess it doesn't know.
If it's like seasons, who knows?
That is true. Seeing as how there's only 4 days in a year now.
Welcome to
right?
Season E.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess it doesn't know.
If
Yeah.
it's like seasons, who knows?
That's me. That was me taking a snap.
Good job, Phil.
You know the snap?
You know, I do feel bad that out of all the polkas that I could have played,
You didn't play this one?
I didn't play this one.
News polka. If you're an insomniac and a good night's sleep,
The only one I ever actually like to play
world news
in the couple of times that I filled in a polka band.
late at night, wide awake, and you're not wearing pants. So grab your world news now, plug and everybody dance.
Yeah, that was it.
I think the Foxes by Fossils did a pretty good cover of that one.
That and it's weird because I always used to get this and polka news confused
Yeah, I'm confused.
because there is one just called the Polka News. I think it's this one.
You'll have that on these bigger jobs.
No, that's not that one. Here we go.
Politics and foreign wars, all the weather, all the scores. That's the World News Polka. Tapes that rolling way too slow, stuff you saw on Koppel's show.
So here's the one thing about polkas that I've come to realize over the
Yeah,
years.
get it, kitty.
Is, and I know everybody's extremely thrilled. Let us know how much you're enjoying our polka talk.
We should just play like 5 more.
Yeah, we'll just let them roll.
And now the polka
Let's not
pole.
do that.
So we totally derailed myself.
This is what you know about polkas.
Oh yeah, you can remake they must be all open source, so to speak, or open license, because just a random number of massive amounts of people cover the same polka over and over and over. It's like they only wrote 10 of them, and they're like, all right, go conquer the world.
It's like Christmas music. There's like 5 songs, and they just
Yeah. Yeah, is that
That's
Mariah
awful.
Carey or Michael Bublé?
I hate Christmas music.
Well, you're only a couple weeks away from hearing
I
it, so
know.
Stay tuned. 96.9 is going to be going to it right away.
96.9. Hey, everybody, it's November 1st. It's time for... Actually, they do it in October now, I think.
Are you fist fucking me?
No, they
Every
just
year,
set up-
every year they shift it earlier and earlier.
Because they don't pay a DJ. They don't have to pay anybody to do anything. They just play 24/7 Christmas music until the end of the year. It's like everybody goes on vacation and just to hell with the station. If it was dead air, they wouldn't care. Nobody's around.
Although that is way more effort than I think sometimes other local radio stations put in, so...
That is true. The fact that they don't do that year round is an improvement.
Except for one DJ over at that said station. I love you. You're my friend, but everybody else needs to pick up the pace. Or leave.
Yeah.
Schneeberger's in Cass City.
Turn it back into a vegetable stand.
It's the damnedest thing, though. I said, there's a vegetable stand. I drove by and there's a bunch of people in wheelchairs sitting there.
We may have to eventually do an update to
That was a terrible joke.
we may have to do an update to the Schneebergers song.
Although that's going to get us way more listeners in vegetable land, for sure.
Yes.
The vegans love it.
Oh,
You know what? You need a radio station for the catatonic.
there you go.
Yeah.
Songs for the catatonic.
I believe local radio already has that covered.
Oh, shit! You're right.
I believe one of those call letter signs from over there has that covered. Yeah, play this again. Light it up. Make it louder. Rusty's Last Ride is my favorite song.
He done stepped up and closed the doors.
I heard this is knocking on the door to be on the charts for country music right now.
Country furniture store music, yes.
It's actually, I heard it's number 43.
You're gonna start playing it.
Casey Kasem might announce it pretty soon.
Kill the dream, live in the store, no more almond.
I just love how it deduced Rusty stepped up and is locking the door.
And I didn't give it that cue at all.
It went and heard the commercials, and
Probably.
well, we saw what it did with our podcast description. Like, it went and
Right.
got that all on its own,
Holy shit! AI is some scary shit.
right?
It
Imagine
is.
what it knows about the Blade
I'm scared.
or the Grumpy Griller.
When we get done with this,
I'm going to have to bring this up when we get to the, right here. When we get
AI
to the,
truth or dare
Oh boy.
or truth or fiction.
when we get to the hook, I got to bring it up.
Road time.
Rusty Dunn stepped up and locked the door.
Right?
Good job, Rusty.
That might be one of the best songs for the podcast you've had AI compose.
Yeah.
I think it is. Although some of the songs you've been doing for the football games have been killer, though.
Oh, they've been good.
Yeah. So we got this idea since, we're forward thinking with our 360 Radio Network broadcast, your headquarters for high school sports, broadcast of high school games. He has AI do a song for the matchup every week. And some of them have been pretty killer.
Yeah, I can't complain. They've actually, it's
Plus,
just
then we
about,
don't have to pay anybody.
Exactly. And we can play it, we can play it anytime we want to, and I don't get a notice from Facebook going, well, you really shouldn't have done that. And then I have to send through
done that.
every damn time. Got to send through our ASCAP license.
Here's your problem. Ain't got no gas.
It's like, here's your ASCAP license again.
Right?
And then like, oh, it's okay.
No one had Charlie Kirk in the Deadpool.
No.
Didn't even know who he was until he died.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd heard the name, but I had no clue. I actually thought he was a children's book author or something. I wrote for Yo Gabba Gabba or some shit. Turns out he wasn't that intelligent. Maybe he was. I don't know. I can't agree or disagree. He is what he is. I guess people are talking about him, so yeah.
I mean, I knew who he was. I wasn't like a big Ravenous fan or anything like all the people now say they were now that he's gone. But, just a word of podcast advice. Stop fucking shooting people.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's not hard.
Don't shoot other. Just don't do it.
You know what's better? Better for everybody all the way around. Just take an empty gun and point it at them. Pretend like you shot them. And then skedaddle out and sneak out.
And the problem will take care of itself.
Yeah.
Nobody's dead or goes to prison.
Exactly. Well, we certainly don't have to listen about it on the news for weeks.
No, that's ridiculous.
Don't. All right. If you have thoughts of taking out someone else, just go get help. Just go get help. Honestly, that's not a normal thing. If you're that angry about something, you've got other underlying issues you need to take care of.
Oh, I better go.
And so just go get help. Don't uproot someone else's family out of your anger.
We can get you a roast beef sandwich.
Yeah, we can figure it out. Gigi will make you a brisket, for fuck's sake. He'll shake the hell out of it. And then he'll hand you a brisket sandwich. And say, you feeling better, buddy? Feeling better? Feeling better?
And, the bottom line of it is, the guy was a dad. He was a father. He was a husband. He was 31 years old. He didn't need to die because he said words.
And he was the prove me wrong guy. And I don't get it, because his methodology of having people absolutely come at him and staying calm is what we've done every fucking week on this fucking podcast for 778 episodes. We've had people come at us with such vigor, and we're like,
The difference is,
they're just words.
we do it behind small windows and we don't walk in front of them.
No, that's valid too.
Instead of being out on a college campus. And we challenge everybody, not just like 19-year-old kids.
Right?
I mean, that's the biggest part. But yeah, quite a week of shit.
Yeah, I'd forgotten. The news cycle moves so quickly here in this country now that I know that was the most captivating thing of the middle of last week, but I'd already moved on past that. Of course, I got so much else going on in my own life that like this every week is like a year, but yet it's not because it goes so quickly. I have no idea.
Yeah. That is the idea.
Is it?
Just to not have one.
Huh.
That's what I try and do.
I don't have any actual real thoughts of my own.
Nope.
That's only trouble.
But yeah, there was other weird shit that went on last week. But I don't remember that either. My news cycle would slow down if I paid attention to the news.
Well, they just want you to watch the news, and then every 24 hours you can be outraged, offended by something else, be it good or bad.
So, about a year ago, I decided I'm just going to cut out news and politics from my existence.
I did the same probably a couple years ago. Like I used to read the newspaper every day. I used to read
I kind of
political
cut it
sites
out.
and everything. I read sports. I still read a lot of sports, but yeah.
When I had regular TV, I'd turn on the news and I just let it play in the background, and I found that I just got angry. So we got rid of regular TV, and so of course I went and subscribed to a couple things that I was used to watching on YouTube and stuff and on Facebook. And about a year ago, I went and got rid of all that. And everything that I see pop up.
You didn't have to watch The View every day.
That is true, but they're so hot. So hot.
Whoopee!
The way that Whoopi's hairline is receding, her forehead looks like a very, very pouty breast.
She's like a less sexy Predator.
Yeah. I don't know how you could say less sexy.
Cyndi Lauper.
But I cut all that shit out, and I am a much, much happier person. I mean, I'm still a miserable shit. but-
Miserable cunt.
And there's other people I know that it's just like, and I've had to tell a few people, hey, you just gotta tune out. I mean, there's one thing about being an informed citizen, but if you're watching a lot of these mainstream newscasts, or even name your cable news network of choice, they're just there to get you riled up one way or another, and
They're
it's
just
not
trying
healthy.
So everything's out to do, well, the similar thing now. Just get a reaction from you, whether it's negative or positive. Get views, get clicks, get whatever. It's what it's all about. And it's the same thing with how young people that hit and become popular do things. Like some of the shit that everybody likes now is some of the weirdest. As a country, we should be ashamed of ourselves, but that's beside the point. I won't go on that rant because that seems very political. But there should be no such thing as influencers or gymfluencers or
No.
or 17-year-old girls that are on TikTok that are millionaires in this country. It's fucking absurd.
Or the 18-year-old ones on OnlyFans.
And this is why other countries hate us. I'm not going to lie.
leave them alone. There is one thing I will pay attention to. If they ever do release the Epstein files, somebody let me know. I got to check that thing because the 90s were a wild fucking time. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. The 90s were a blur, and I just need to double check.
It might be the name just as your band Dread Trip on there, and you're like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Did you play any gigs in some Bahamian island or wherever the hell it was?
We were on an island, and there seemed to be a lot of kids there, but whatever.
I thought
Hell, wasn't much older than him anyway, so it couldn't have been too young.
I thought it was a birthday party.
The bounce house looked like a dick. but
Wait,
okay.
I mean, I refuse to answer on the grounds that it may incriminate me.
Plead the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth.
That one. That's the one I'm going for. So yeah, it was. It was a good time.
I had to change my shirt between episodes.
No shit, I didn't bring a change. I'm like, Phil won't wear red. He's not that flashy.
I never wear red, but I just wanted to wear my.
Well, it's not. Yours is more of a magenta. If it makes you feel better.
So I don't. This is the first time I've wore red in I don't know how long. But because I'm like, well, I'll get the Burger Challenge shirt out there, and
It's a good burger.
it's a good burger. It's not my color though, so maybe between I'll change to my normal color, black or green or gray like my soul.
Yeah.
And we'll be good. I'll be right with the world. Yes,
But-
sir.
Yeah, it's an interesting time we live in.
It's not going to get less interesting.
I think it all started with the ice bucket challenge.
I think it all started with Lou Gehrig's disease.
Well, that too.
How could he not see that coming?
He should have. But yeah, the ice bucket challenge, bunch of no talent hacks dumping cold water on themselves and going, give me views. I'm going to do it. My
Maybe
dad's
you
got a
should do-
tractor. I'm going to do it with a tractor bucket.
Yeah, we can't get shit for views on this, and we're at least
Well,
semi-interested.
you know, I watched the flamethrower and the peeps today.
Oh,
How'd you like that?
That was
we got to get that bad boy back out. So, if you have any suggestions for something for us to burn with the flamethrower, do a flamethrower versus. Let's do
Yeah.
it.
We
should
need
get out there
something-
some Saturday and just record a couple of them.
We need something themed for the holidays coming up.
we used to like torch Christmas trees.
Right. Oh yeah, we can do that. Even with the presents, like right in somebody's house with the presents and everything under them.
Carried a bit.
It's just an indoor pyrotechnic display.
Right. Shh. Indoor pyrotechnic display. Do not try this at home.
But yeah, we need some things coming up with the holidays. I think we should have a whole circle of people gather around a big thing of fireworks,
And everybody run when I.
and then just light the thing up, and the last person to run away wins.
Back it up, Terry. Put it in reverse.
I know I would win because I can't
No,
run
Junior
away.
went. I think Junior's dead anyways. He'd be standing there like.
He could be like a bull rider. He's only got one to cover, so he doesn't have to use both hands, and he could be up here like this.
So here's. He's like, woo! Woo! Olay. None of this Olay bullshit. What I want to do, and here's an idea. Beans, it's almost the Halloweeny season. I always want to do flamethrower versus candy corn because I fucking hate candy corn. So we should go out and buy like 150 bags of candy corn.
It's cheap. It's like
Yeah.
it's the only thing in a dollar store you can still get for $1.
But I'm pretty confident that taking a flamethrower to a big pile of candy corn will probably make it better.
You gotta be like.
Yeah, that roasted candy corn.
Yeah.
It's got to improve.
Yeah, just like
Maybe it'll pop.
just like the Papa John's
Yeah.
guy. We made it better.
Yeah,
Can't stand that guy. But yet he's a millionaire and we're not.
that is true.
But Doughboy, whatever his
He
name
has
is,
to pay people to watch him.
Yeah. We have to pay people?
No,
It's the worst podcast ever.
it's a shitty podcast. It is a shitty podcast.
Should we go home now and start another episode in a few?
We should. Bathroom break time
Yeah, I gotta pee.
for us and the people watching.
I think it would just melt. I think it would just melt too.
It would, but it would be glorious.
Would it be sadness or would it be happiness that it would melt it? It would melt into happiness.
It turned into a weird charred brick of.
So, before we get out of this, like candy corn is this weird thing that aesthetically it looks fantastic, but once you taste what it is, it's the most horrible thing on the face. How can something? It's like
You know what?
It's like your first, second, or third girlfriend. They look so great, but once you dug into them and bit into them, terrible, just terrible.
Yeah, sour.
Yeah, bitter.
You can't tell me that back in the day when candy corn was first invented that it actually tasted amazing. But just with the enshittification of everything in the United States of America and the world at large,
Pumpkins would be good.
yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't. They bred the candy corn for mass production, not for mass taste.
How long has candy corn been about? It's been a thing for a long, long time, right? It's been around for like.
Oh,
100
it's got to be
years.
one of those things. That's got
So it's
been
one of
around
those
80
legacy
years.
shitty fucking candy.
I heard that George Washington actually, before he got wooden teeth, he would rather have the wooden teeth because he had candy corn teeth before that. And the three different colors to it were to match people's teeth at the time.
And you know who brought the candy corn over from Europe? Ben Franklin.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck that
Son
guy.
of a bitch.
Why would you want?
You
Here's
know,
my ID.
Why would you
flying kites and banging whores. That's what Ben Franklin did.
So, J Hizzle 71, do you ever like bite the different colors off when you eat it? Because that's the only way that I can stand to eat it.
They all taste the same.
I
though,
know they
don't
do, but
Yeah.
it's like
it's a
I'm going to tell you a little secret about Skittles. They're all the same flavor. Don't try the different colors and tell me they're different. They're not. They all taste like dye.
Same thing for Fruit Loops.
Yeah, it's up here. It's in your Cabiza.
It's all Fruity Pebbles.
each pebble has its own flavor. It really does.
That's like my favorite thing. Every time I see a box of chicken and a biscuit, I'm like, a whole chicken in every biscuit. And I say that line, and every time Nate's just like, because I'm like, chicken and a biscuit, a whole chicken in every biscuit.
The ultimate travel food.
Yeah.
Chicken and a biscuit and easy cheese.
Oh my God, so great.
God bless America.
Bacon, easy cheese, my lord.
Because I can tell you what, that is going to lead me to some hellacious farts too.
You know what? It should be a thing.
Which
if
is
it
great
isn't
for travel
already.
too, yeah.
Jalapeno cheddar easy cheese.
It's got to be a thing.
That's got to be a thing.
I actually have something for Gigi, and we got to get his cheap meats into sweet eats here. I've got that spam still sitting there. We gotta have you do something with it.
Spam.
Oh,
It's bacon spam too.
Ooh.
Jay Hizzle just pointed out that the pumpkins made out of the candy corn material, those are a total fake out.
Yeah.
They're a different shape. You think maybe a different flavor? Nope. Nope. Same shitty flavor.
Don't even get me started about circus peanuts.
Oh, they're no circus, and they're not even a peanut.
I'm pretty sure they're invented as an early
Aphrodisiac.
or a new method of insulating a house.
I think they were all invented by dentists trying to make more money. Because they're all terrible and they stick to your teeth like a motherfucker. All right. I'm not even reading these comments. Chinese invented candy corn to make you trip out. I wish.
Yeah, it doesn't have that good of a benefit. All right, we should probably get out of this one.
Yeah, I got to pee, and I'm hoping to trip
We
out.
dinked around way too late. Way too late.
Plus, I got to get more beers.
Plus,
I just like to be double penetrated sometimes.
The only thing I don't like about candy corn, too, is it's not like real corn. Because if it were true corn, you would never say goodbye. It's just, I'll see you again.
yeah. Yeah, you can never tell that you ate candy corn 8 hours later.
And it's got to be one of those. It's got to be a hybrid variety that they're growing too, because you can't plant it and get more the next year's.
What's even trippier is when you poop and there's corn in it, but you haven't had corn for a month.
Yeah.
How does corn do that? It's like the Houdini of vegetables.
Like it's been hiding out for a while.
Surprise!
You're going to have the FBI show up at your house one day. They're going to be like, we've got corn and witness protection. We need it back.
Well, let me go see what I can do.
Drink this first.
All right, on that note, let's get the fuck out of here.
I think that's correct.
Rusty stepped up to and is locking the store.
Locking the door.
In the door, sorry. Come unlock on our door. Rusty's waiting for you.
Waiting for you.
He's Adam Filkins. I'm Phil Nickel. Thank you, as always, for listening to the P&A Podcast Express. Over there in the Pirate Can Cove, this episode, we've had Brian the Blade, as well as the Grumpy Griller. Let us know what we should burn with the flamethrower. Yes, we have one of those. And we also have a nifty YouTube channel called Flamethrower Versus, so go check that out. Go check out Rock Radio 360, the 360 Radio Network, just as it sounds, on Facebook, or www.360radionetwork.com, or like our page, or like anybody else's pages. Who else at Goby's Pub? Go like Goby's Pub page. I can't tell people what to do. I can ask you what to do. Obviously, you don't like our shit. Fuck it. I'm tired of trying. That's why I'm divorced. But anyway, from all the rest of us here in the Palm Street Studios, make good choices.